Well, the Warriors did it. It was their first time opening a playoff series on the road, and it was against the team that finished with the best regular season record, the Houston Rockets. The Warriors ended up prevailing 119 to 106. Now, Logan, it took all of 67 seconds for Draymond Green to pick up his first technical foul. What did you think of how he opened the game and the intensity and the passion that he had from the get-go?
It was very on brand, but I mean, to Draymond's credit, he did say that he was a bit overzealous in his attitude, and he was probably maybe wanted too much in that, and it kind of showed in that. And I think, once he got back to the bench, he kind of calmed down, and he had a pretty good game tonight.
He did. He had team highs in rebounds and assists, finishing with 9 in both categories, and he had the highest plus-minus rating on all of the Warriors. Here's what Draymond Green had to say about his intensity to begin the game.
I think I was a bit overzealous, a bit amped up, but I'd rather that any day than coming out flat. So.
Logan, I think a huge piece of why the Warriors were able to win tonight was Kevin Durant. He had 37 points. It seemed like Houston just couldn't figure out how to guard him. Do you think that's an accurate assessment?
Yes, but also Kevin was locked in tonight. I mean, he's been locked in over the last couple of days. If you talk to him, he's very short with you. He seems like he kind of has a bit of,
that's just you.
Of an attitude. Nah, it's not just me. I thought it was just me, which would have been very cool, but I mean, he's just been really on edge these last couple of days, and it really showed why. He really got out, scored the basketball a lot on a myriad of defenders. You talk about Chris Paul, Eric Gordon, everybody that they threw out on him, he was able to score over them in bunches. So it's a very locked-in Kevin Durant, and I look forward to seeing him like that throughout the series.
Here's Kevin Durant on how he approached tonight's game.
I was just taking what the defense gives me, and just trying to be aggressive when I had the ball, and forceful when I had the ball. Some shots that I wish I could have back. It was a floater that I shot in I want to say the fourth or the third that was short. And I hate shooting shots like that. And, I missed some early that I felt that were good shots. So I got to see where I can get, continue to get my looks from and be aggressive when I get it. And also look, to get other guys involved as well when they collapse.
Klay Thompson also had a really big game. He had 6 3-pointers. In fact, Steph Curry joked after the game that he stole about 10 of those from Steph. What did you think of the way Klay was able to step up and make a difference in tonight's game?
Well, it was just, it was a bounce-back game from the previous series that he had. He only averaged, I think, like 19 points on 30-something% shooting from the field. And that's just Klay, right? I mean, he always bounces back. And I think you've written on this before, he always bounces back when they need him to. And this is just another example of that, and he was locked in. There's something about Houston where he just turns up when he hits a three. I mean, he ventured to the crowd, he did the little 3-goggle joint, and then he was on his way. And I think that that was just another example of how bad this team wanted it. And Klay really stepped up tonight.
Yeah, I think that might have been the most animated I've seen him all season. He was really involved, really into it. It's definitely an exciting game. Now, Logan, the Warriors are up 1-0. Game 2 is obviously here in Houston again. What do you expect to see looking forward?
I expect them to get greedy. Honestly, we were talking before this game. If the Warriors took Game 1, I think this might be a short series. I'm curious to see what happens in Game 2 if Houston can salvage this. But like Steph said, they want to get greedy, and if they can get greedy and get one more game, it could be a much faster series than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, definitely. I saw an interesting stat today. Whichever team wins Game 1 of the conference finals has a 79.5% chance of winning the series. So, a couple of interesting stats. We'll see what happens. For Melissa Rohlin and Logan Murdock, thanks for watching.